Okay, so 9:26. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. Hey, why is it gone blur? Come on, stupid camera. What the fuck? Huh? Come on. Jesus. What the hell happened? Do I need a light? That lights. Oh, jeez, I hate that light. Oh, it's a bit too dark. Oh yeah, I did my nails. Yes, I did my nails. Come on, focus, stupid camera, focus. Focus. Come on, focus. Focus. Stupid thing. Ah, there you go. I'll put some double coat of red, some glitter. I don't know if I did a really good job. It took me like I did it while I was watching a bit of the Tiny Chat. And it took me like almost 2 hours, I think. I just had to wait for the stupid thing to dry. I used this. This. I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, this Max Factor. What is it? Ruby Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday number 39. And I use this Byes nail enamel, which my sister gave me. Byes nail enamel. This nail enamel is pretty good. It's like, I think what I do is I put too much of it, and some of them it took a long time to dry, and so sometimes when I touched it, it will like move, and it's like, oh fuck. So maybe I should have not put too much. Just a thin coating, maybe 2 coats. Alright, what am I? So, what am I going to do? I will take this natural tan. Oh yeah, I gotta do the eyeshadow thingy first. Oh dear. Yeah, they shipped my. What did I get? Yeah, my eyeshadow palette thingy. What the hell is this? Oh my god, I have a mascara from Girly Cosmetics. I want to try that mascara. I didn't realize that. Eyeshadow, eyebrow thingies. Oh god, I have so many brushes, but I'm thinking I will use only a few. Primer. I'm gonna use the gel. I'm gonna use the gel today on my eyeliner. I'm gonna off this fan. It's getting weird. Okay. Alright. Yes, we got the gel. Primer. Hopefully I'll get the other primer. Brushes. Probably won't need a lot of them. Oh, maybe I might use. Oh, look, this is the Girly Cosmetics mascara. I forgot about it. I haven't used this. So I'm gonna try it. It's pretty long one and it looks nice. What do I know? I've seen some people say, oh, the mascara one looks like crap. And actually, oh, God, stupid. a while. This could take a while. Yeah, I asked my mom to buy me some mirror. Revlon primer, face primer, Dove shampoo and conditioner, some nourishing oil, something, and a blush from some company. I saw this woman do a review of drugstore products, and I'm like, hey, those are, and that store is like close to where I live, so I could have ordered it online, but you know, my mom's thinking she's going there, so I told her I could buy these. I'm gonna pay for it, so yeah, I don't want her to spend too much money. Yeah. I mean, you know, at the beginning, I think, you know, it's gonna take some time until I figure out what do I like, what I don't like. Yes, I didn't wash any of my brushes yesterday. I washed them. You know, I keep on telling myself I'm gonna wash them in the night. I'm like, around like the night time, like 6, 7. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go to sleep. Yesterday, actually, I think I went to sleep around 6, and I set my alarm at 9 to wake me up. And I got up and I'm like, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock. Then I had to put that gel thing, the estrogen on my leg, because that was the second I had to do it at night. I did that and went back to sleep. And I got up today morning around, I think I was sort of up. I couldn't go back to sleep, but you know, I officially got up around 6. 6 dozen YouTube videos, and then what did I do? Yeah, then I waited for my brother to finish using the bathroom because he has to leave for work. He leaves for work around 8. Then I showered. So what I could actually do is I could actually get up at 5, and I could use the bathroom around 6. That means because he usually uses the bathroom around 7:30. It takes me almost an hour in the bathroom. So then I will be finishing. Then I can do my makeup at 7. See, now I'm starting at 9:34, 9:30, 9:30. It's a bit late, so I could save some time by just getting up earlier on 5. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. The thing is, if I should try not to go to sleep during the day, because if I go to sleep during the day, then I can't. Sleeping doesn't tend to work properly. Yeah, I forgot the damn eyeshadow things. Yeah. What am I gonna go for? This time I'll use the powdery eyeshadows. The same technique. I'm still trying to, you know, do the. I'm still trying to do the subtle thing. I'll just keep that up for a while. I don't think I can buy the lights right now. Maybe a bit later. It's about $150, I think. Yeah, I tried to trim my nose hair with this device my mom got, like men's trimmer, some mechanical device. Like, I'm like, oh god, I just wanted a scissors. I wanted a little scissors where I could do it. It's like a year or two, like. Anyway, my lips are like. I got one of those. What do you call those things where you get in uni, bite your lips? Cold sore or something. What do you call it? I don't know. Yes, this is probably going to be my favorite brush. these brushes, these angle brushes are like so useful, I find. I want the most brightest color. La, 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 la. Well, the brightest color over there is this striking white color over here, so I guess I'll be using that. Yeah, I'll just told my mom to get me like a hairband, because I want to wear a hairband when I put on this. I guess I can keep my hair tied or whatever. Is that noticeable? I'm telling you, the stupid primer is like, has a weird color. It's like really fucks everything up. I want something that really, the primer shouldn't, in my opinion, I think, it shouldn't take the color away, right? So, I mean, why do people wear primers? It's usually, it seems to make the makeup stick properly, or some people say it's because they want the color of the eyeshadow to be vibrant. So it's not really going on there. Alright. Because my skin is a bit dark, that the white is not really popping out, or what, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, alright. Should I use the glitter again? I think I'll use... Oh, I feel so tired. I feel so tired. Oh yeah, my weight today was 69.7, so I went underneath the... I went underneath the 70 kilo mark. 69.7, woo! 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 Yes, yes, yes. I'll use this yellow thingy for the highlight, the brow. Yeah. A lot of my makeup thing at the moment involves a lot of experimentation, different colors and whatnot. You know what I should be doing? I should be mixing this yellow with a bit of white. Maybe that might give it more of a... this doesn't look there. Let me mix that with this white. I think that's what this palette is good for, is for mixing colors. So if I take a bit of this thing, let me see what it does. Oh, it does give it a bit of a highlight. Yeah, it's a bit more, it's a bit highlighted. That's alright. See, I'm using the same brush for everything, and I feel like this brush is most of what I need. Except for the blending, I'm going to use a different brush. So I'm going to put my... blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. I'll go for a more subtle look. Not too subtle, but subtle enough. Yeah, I don't know whether I should go for this dark brown or the lighter brown. Yeah, I'll use a dark brown. I'm going to go into the crease area thing. See the sort of it's sort of a dark brown. Let's put it on there. Put it on. Alright. Now let me do the other side. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Left eye. Don't panic. I ain't gonna hurt you necessarily or intentionally. No. Alright, so I've got those on. Now I'm going to do the blending thing. For the blending, I'll use this. Is this good enough for blending? Should I use this? Let me see. Not really sure. This is small. Maybe I should use the big one. Maybe I'll blend better. So yeah, so it's like that. 3 colors. I'm gonna just blend the middle one with the motion like that. I really need a softer, rounded brush for blending, methinks. Not these flat brushes are not really. They're more for application rather than blending. Let me blend it up. Bring that down. What do they say? So that sort of tried to do something there. I think I blended too much into the eye. So maybe I could use the crease brush next time. Yeah, I'll try the crease brush next time to do the blend, because I don't think this is really doing good at the blending business. It's not even angled, so it's not really that good useful, methinks. So after the blending, so it looks like that. Let me put on some darker color like black at the end. Should I put black, or should I put this sort of darkish color, which is not really black, but sort of black? It's sort of bluish to black or something. In the corner, just a little bit there. Yep. Huh? The other one. Just a little bit there. Alright, now I'm going to take the crease brush, this brush, which is rounded, but unfortunately it's not very fluffy. I do have a fluffy brush, but it's not of this type. No, let me try it. This is a different kind of eyeshadow blending. This is a cheap brush. It's damn it, anyway. This is a gloss Gloss Professional eyeshadow. Blending anyway. So see, it's all rounded and fluffy. That would be better. I need to get a good brush which does that. This might last me a little bit, but let me try blending with this. See, I'm just gonna go in like that. See, this is very good. This is very good for blending. I feel more comfortable blending in this. I feel like, yeah, this is how it should work. I can go into the crease. Whereas this one is too small. It's very pointed. This one is too flat. You can't really blend with it. And this one, yeah, this is good for blending, but it's more like, it's more fine. So I can go see. This allows me to do this thing better. You know, see how like I can go like that and it's all right. Yeah, I like this. This is much better for blending. That's what I see people use anyways. Like, so they can go back and forth. The blending is much more like, I feel like I got more control here. You know. See, if you look at this eye, see how like it's better, the blending. I need a bit black there. You know, because I can just go back and forth, and you know, I can push it into the crease, and it actually feels like I'm actually doing something instead of sort of hoping it works. I can drag it down and put a little bit more. Put a little bit there. So I'm gonna just look at the crease and drag it down a little bit. Go. I'm gonna drag it down and a little bit. I don't know, for some reason my right eye is not the same kind of. See, it's a little bit more blendy. See, that's a bit more blended. So I think this is a much better blending brush. I've also got another one like this one is. This is just putting on the eyeshadow, which is still soft. It's softer. It's more like a flat, like the flat one, but it's more like it's not. It's more soft, like, you know. So that's nice. That's something nice to learn there. Let me put some some of the white stuff and in the shade area. Let me see if I can combine it with this screen thing. Remember what happened yesterday when I sort of stuffed that area up? Yes, those videos were long. I don't know if anyone really saw it, but yes, I sort of stuffed it up. Alright, now let me see if I can blend that. Blend. Sort of like a, not really a defined blend, but there's a lot of blending going on there. Yeah. It's like I've got a mask, like a, you know, those eye masks on or something. Okay, so I'm gonna do the eyeliner. So I'm gonna use the, I'm not gonna use a pencil. I'm gonna use this gel eyeliner. So that's the gel. See, it's a gel. It's like a gel. It's like a tar thingy. My skin is all cracked and cracking. Using this pencil. Yes. Okay. Some of the black stuff there. Let me see. Let me apply on the top. Oh shit. So, if you see my left eye, see my right eye, there's a bit more definition there, but unfortunately I sort of fucked it up over there. Let me see if I can do it again. I'm just doing the base. I'm not doing anything to the eyelashes. It's easier to apply with this because it doesn't sort of glides. So I can actually keep my eyes open and do it too. Which is interesting. I couldn't do that with that. I find it hard. Doing the inside is so difficult. It's like, damn it! I stuffed it up. So as you can see, that eye's got a bit more eyeliner. My skills are not good. Let me try to lower the lower lash line. So done the lower lashes. See, I tried to anyway. I mean the waterline thingy. I gotta see a video on how do you use the eyeliner gel, and how does one apply it? How does one apply the oh fuck. I need a lot of patience. Seems one develops patience. Obviously my skills are shit. I can sort of see it here, but you know, you just gotta keep on trying sometimes. Sometimes things work well, sometimes they don't, but just have to. I think it would be easier if I actually went to the mirror over there and did it here. I gotta pull my thing down a bit here. No control. It's definitely much easier, like when I'm pulling my, lower, when I'm pulling it down, than if I just sort of, do it with one hand. I had a nightmare, right? Like I get nightmares every day, it seems. In this nightmare, like, me and my family, we were living in some place, it was like in the North Shore or close to the city, and there was like this, I don't know, we were like outside or something, and we were like renting a house, in some kind of bazaar or something, and there was this tidal wave, and this tidal wave came, and we're like, oh my god, we're gonna die. I thought my brother was like, he was close to the beach, and I thought, oh my god, my brother, what the fuck? Is he fucked? And my brother's very small, and it's like when you were kids or something. And yeah, so eyeliner. It looks like I've got eyeliner on. Looks like eyeliner on. Yeah. So, yeah, so there was this stupid tidal wave thing, and I thought, oh god, we're fucked. It was like such a big tidal wave. But I don't know, instead of running away from the tidal wave, what I did was, hey, let's run into that house over there. So we ran into the house and we stood again. There were all these kids, like, also there and whatnot. And so we were behind the wall and we were trying to close the door. Or there was this garage door or something. We were trying to hold it and the water was passing by, like, just like only a little bit leaked in or something. And then once the water went, and then we waited a little bit and we looked out and oh shit, the water's coming back. It's going back into the ocean, so we gotta close the door and all these, and the water ended up going like there was these narrow lanes and the water tended to go like in like boxes, like through the lanes, like oh, I don't know, it was a bit of a nightmare. But I don't know, there was this guy who ended up talking on the phone, and I think he had all this makeup on, and was that guy me? Because I'm not. Anyway, so so he had this makeup on, and he was like, he had a southern accent, and it's like he grew up in the south, and he went to it's like the city to get away from the whatever bigotry in the south. That's the type of guy it seemed like. And so he looked like something like a cross between Tim Curry and what's that guy who acted in the Addams Family? Something like that. So he was talking on the phone to someone, and I don't know who I was talking to. So yeah, the eye line, you know, sort of, I can see it. It works. It works. Anyway, so it was a nightmare thing. So yeah. Oh, I can't wait to finish it so I can put the heater on. I'm not bringing the heater on now because if I put it on, it makes such a huge noise, and I don't want to record that, and it'll be so annoying. Yeah, I like wearing these black gel eyeliners. They're like, I like the look. Oh god, sometimes I sort of, it's like it feels like I'm crushing the base of my eyelashes, and it's like, I don't want to crush the skin. I did not want to crush the skin. La 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 la. Fuck it up. One curl. This is the second curl. Do I do it like this? Do I pull it away? Do I look down? Do I look down? And oh no, I fucked it up again. The third curl. I always lose it. Stop losing it. Third curl. This is the third curl. Oh, I don't know if I called it. I do not know if I called it properly. So this is how I sit in the shower. I'll be like, hello, how are you doing today? That's how I practice my Mickey Mouse voice, so I can stretch my vocal range, I think I got that right. So like, my voice is breaking. Oh, so I'll be doing something like that. Come on. I think I got the last one. So I've been seeing the second season of Mad Men. I saw the first season, I got it on iTunes, so I got the second season a while back, but I stopped. I don't know, I felt like I had to see the first season all over again before I saw the second season. But yeah, you know, I like Mad Men. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know what's the point of that show. It's like, why did they make it? Are they trying to teach us, hey, look, this is how people were in the 60s, and look at you guys. You guys are complete fuckheads. This is the history of America. Don't forget this. Look at the people, they're very different. Don't forget the history. So are they trying to give people a history lesson or something? I don't know. I mean, I like the... I guess it's kind of... I mainly like it because it's got all of these... I like the style. I like the fashion of the 60s. So I mostly see it because of the fashion sensibilities. And so this is the Girly Cosmetics mascara. So I haven't tried this on. Oh, this is a very thick. It's different from my Maybelline. Oh god, I got it on my hair. Far out. It feels, when I apply it, right, it feels like more soft. Yeah, it's just the wand, I think. I want to go to the inner. It's hard to go to the inner sanctum. So, can I, let's just say, work it up. Work it up, work it up, work it up, work it up. See, like I'm struggling. Like, I don't want to get into my eye. This is the, I like it. It's not very clunky. Like it doesn't stick. It seems like it's, the other one, it dries very quickly. So, you know, once you put it on, it's like, oh, okay, it's finished. You can't do anything with it. Here, I can sort of keep on. Seems like I can keep on coating it, you know. How do you see the eyelash? How does one? Oh fuck. And I guess, you know, when I was trying this method, when I put it on my left eye, I was thinking like I had to do it like this or something. But I've seen people actually do it just like this on the left eye, so that's what I'm gonna do. When I started putting mascara, I would like, you know, poke my eye a lot. No, I don't tend to poke my eye that much, because you just have to sort of get the, I don't know. Oh, fuck. Just when I was talking about hand-eye coordination, I put mascara on my nose bridge. Try to get the inner corner. Because when you go to the inner corner, you have to, what about the outer corner? Outer corner. Because when you go to the inner corner, you gotta point it straight. It's a bit scary because it's like you're going straight into the eye. So, you know, I think this is a bit better than that Maybelline thingy, because I can keep on working. Work it, girl, work it. We're working working it. How do I show this? How does one show the mascara? See the mascara? See the mascara? Oh yeah, see, you can see them. We should try false eyelashes. I do have false eyelashes, but I'm not gonna try them on yet. Get out of there, mister. No, one thing I didn't do was I did not smudge the lower lash line. So I guess I could smudge. Oh my god, 45 minutes and I'm just still doing my eyes. Like, smudge the lower lash. Ooh, almost felt like I'm still not comfortable with manipulating my left side of the eye. I'm going to use a mascara on the bottom. This isn't any brown color, so I don't have to worry about it. It's all black, so... Oh yeah, I can put the mascara on the bottom. Yeah, see? A bit of mascara at the bottom. Where the hell is it gone? So I'm like, I gotta put that in there. Oh god, that was a bit too thick. That was a bit too thicky. Hair is sort of getting in the way. Why is it not working? Still having problems like coordinating hand eye coordination with respect to my left side, my left eye. Ugh, it's all these scared thingies. See, there's all your districts. It's the people who are experienced, and they probably do this very quickly. But for me, it's like, oh god, I gotta spend so much time on it. Well, it's good that I'm doing it right now, so you know, it's like, and then you know, you gotta spend the time to learn it sometimes. So now I got some time, so it's good that I'm putting in the hours, the hard yards, so to speak. So, let me see. So, as you can see, there's a bit of a mascara effect going on there. Yeah. Alright. Sport. Let me take the side. This has a foundation. I'm so cold. I gotta do this. Let me finish my eyebrows. I'm going to paint it. But this time I am going to take some foundation and put it on my eyebrows. I don't know if this is really, maybe I think there's probably a better applicator, but you know, people improvise and do all kinds of things, it seems, in this makeup thing. So I'm going to, which brush should I use? I shall use this, which is fairly thin enough to, I'm going to apply a very, maybe I should apply a darker color this time. Yeah, I'll try this dark blue thing, the same thing I used for my corner. So there you go, I'm gonna apply it. Oh god, this is just like powder, it's falling off. Which is a good thing that I put the primer on so I can stick. Have you guys seen the movie P2? It's directed by, and I think made by the same guys who made the remake of Maniac, which I think is a fantastic film. P2 has also got a similar theme of this. There's like this girl, she's a lawyer, and she's trapped in this building and this car parking, or the security dude who's played by that guy from American Beauty. What's his name? Wesley something Benton or whatever. So it's got a similar theme of this girl being stalked and harassed by this psychotic, creepy psycho. So it's got a similar theme. I don't know why they do that theme, or it's sort of like, well, why they got some kind of a thing for that theme, the maniac stalker. And so there you go. See, man, that's painted. That's not painted. So yeah, the P2 movie. It's a good film. I like it. You know, like for this, I gotta kind of flip it around like this. I feel like in some parts of the movie, the security guy, stalker, psychopath guy, I feel like when he says some things, I feel like he's laughing at the lines because the lines are so stupid. I mean, the lines are so cliche and so, like, it's almost like he's laughing, the actor. It's like the way he delivers it is like, it's almost like he's laughing at it. He's laughing at himself or the character or whatever because it's so cliche. I just wanted to be your friend. And then it's like trying to kill her. Don't you see? I just want to be your friend. Why are you doing this? I'm not gonna hurt you. It's like, oh my god. So P2 is the P2 is it's a good film. Check it out. I don't know when it was. I think it was made in 2010 or something. I don't know. Yay. Yay. I'll get a bit of a sharp angle. Going down. Come on. Do it. Let's see if I can do that. Extend it. Extend that. Then extend. No, extend that. How do I do this? Ah! Don't like this. Maybe. Oh shit! I forgot to brush the eyebrow. Whatever. I can't remember everything. I can't remember everything all the time. Alright, that should be now. Well, the eyebrows are definitely pronounced. Let me see if give that a bit of a brush. See if we can thinnerize it and shape it. Thinnerize and shape. La la la. Yeah, it's a bit of a thick layer. It's a bit too thick there. It should be a little bit more of a, maybe I could finish that with a pencil. Finish to give it a bit more definition. Okay, so that should do it for the eye things. I'll take some of these brushes. Yeah, I brought a lot of brushes. Primer, gel. Take them out. We're taking a foundation thing, concealer thing. Oh, which foundation is? I'll use this foundation. Return. Probably need what the hell is this? Red velvet lip liner. Do you need red velvet? Yeah, this is red velvet. And the palm. Oh, so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Oh, I should get a bronzer. And a fluffy thingy, whatever you need is, yeah, the kind of brush. No, wait a minute, that's not that. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, then we're gonna let's see if I can do this relatively quickly. My hair is dried, so it's more like I don't want to look in that the camera, I mean the image on my computer screen, because it's sort of it's the wrong way something. It's like, I don't know, confuses me. It's like when I put my hand here, it's like it's showing in my hand there. It's like mirrors and I don't know, better I think. Oh my god! Gotta get this going. So I told my mom to give me the Revlon some photo ready primer, which apparently this girl said is a good primer for 2012. And if it's good enough for 2012, it's good enough for 2014. Probably should check the 2014 whatever. Oh yeah, I told her to get a hairband for me because hair really gets into the makeup. It makes it so difficult to. It's like when I apply it, it's like a. One thing I gotta do is clean underneath my eye. Get rid of that dark eyeshadow thing or that dark ring underneath my eyes. The blush I ordered could also. I ordered natural color, so if that natural thing, I told my mom to get anyway. So if that is available, I could try that and use that as a bronzer as well. So I might be able to try that. I want to try different bronzes. Find the one which works for me. Alright, Revlon Kansai Natural Tan 330. With Reptive Fiber Hours Flawless Lock Lighthead Feel. Whatever. Some people, when they put the foundation, they put it onto the brush. Oh, I don't know. Is this gonna be too? I use the beige. For some reason, I think the beige colors are a bit too light shade for me. Maybe this is possibly a light shade. I don't know. Let's see. When I did it last time, it seemed to work. So, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Holy shit, what the hell is that? Mucus from her nose. It's dripping onto my This is a do. No, this is the right color. We will see. We will see. We will see. God, my arms hurt trying to put this on. Is there a better brush, please? Oh, God. Maybe I'm just not strong enough. Like I said, the hormones break down the muscle, replace it with fat or something. Maybe I should do a round motion. Maybe this motion is a bit too hard. Maybe this round motion might put more of the makeup into. Try this round motion, might be better. Round. This is making me burn energy, heat up my body. This is good. Round motion. Round. Around. Oh my God. It might be a bit too... It's too much makeup, or... As my brother would say, I look like a clown, maybe. Let me check in my bathroom. Might be a bit too... Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's a bit too light a shade for my skin color. I do have the With My Nature dark color shade thingy. I'll try that tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be better. I've got my sister's extra virgin minerals thing. That might be a better shade. Yeah, this might be a bit chalky looking, maybe. So see if I bring it down. See, now it's alright, but under this. It's not horrible, but I don't know. It's not really. I don't know. See, this is my skin. This is. I don't know. Does it look a bit of a cakey look? I don't know. It doesn't feel. It doesn't look right. See, this lighting sucks. So that lighting. Not really that impressed. I must say I am not really that impressed. So let me try this. This is a lighter shade. With a bronzer. I'll put it there. Try and put the highlight. I'll go to because this is see, it's got a this is like a dark shade. This is a light shade. I'm using that as a highlighter maybe. I don't know. This is a darker shade. I'm gonna put I can see it getting on my skin. Well, it's got an orangey kind of, you know. Yeah, so I'll put that on there, and I'm gonna use this as a blush. The blush is basically my blush eyeshadow combination. This is just to put it on. And my cheeks, it just got more fat in it. Because of the hormones, they tend to redistribute the body fat thingy. Alright. Now I'm going to use this to blend it. I think that I put the blush in a very thick way. You blend it a little bit more. Blend that side. Very orangey down there. Bronzer. Can I blend it like a round motion? Is that possibly a blending motion? So you know, you blush, they tend to do like that. Oops, mucus in my nose. How disgusting. That. I don't want to completely remove the blush. It shows there's a blush. This one is a tube. I think I blended that way too much. Even the way you blend sort of affects how it looks. Yeah. All these subtleties. Take a little bit of this, mix the thing. Put on my forehead. Let's see the light change. It's alright. My nose. It's doing something. I'm just going to use a concealer this time. This is a bit. I lost a bit. Just a little bit there. I don't want to put too much there. I'll just put that there, and there. Just a little bit underneath the eye, perhaps. And use this. I'll use this. It doesn't give as much control as this. This definitely gives me more control. Oh, my dark spot underneath my ass. My ass? My eyes. Shit. Let me try a little bit more of the concealer. Yeah. You just do a little bit at a time, because if you do too much, it's like, God, I fucked it up. Let's see if that'll do something. See if it will. At least it doesn't look like a complete like those that mask. So it doesn't look like I'm wearing a mask. Okay, it was before I was sort of looking like I was wearing a mask. Alright. God, now I'm gonna use try and finish this off. God, it's 1 hour and 14 minutes. Jeez. See the liner. I use I've seen people like just go one line and they're like totally done. Absolutely distorting, man. There you see my lip liner. For some reason that's that British. That's the British national anthem. Yes. Oh, what a nice smell. Naka. Smells good. It tastes good. It's probably got good vitamins. It's healthy for my lips. Yeah, this is good. It's $15, so it's a bit, maybe it's a bit pricey. I don't know, maybe it's a little, yeah. It's good. I like. Maybe I'll try buying another flavor. See the edges of my lips is like, that's dry. You'd be so dry. You'd be so dry. I'm gonna use this as my lipstick palette. And I'm gonna go with this bright thing. You know what, I should probably put the what should I put? I should put the some kind of a, I had that a Max Factor thing, that I don't know, the chapstick, because this thing tends to wear off. I need something that held it in place. See? Doesn't look that good yet, but come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Amazing how these eyeshadow things are so versatile. They are so versatile. La la la. Need to put a bit more on. It doesn't. When I said more on, it sounds like moron. Maybe the. Yeah. I should have used a different lip liner, because the lip liner is really like pink, whereas my the shade I'm using, it's a neutral kind. It comes off like a neutral shade. Looks like it doesn't look that good in this light. Let me what happens for him. Oh God. Wait a minute. smooth it out a bit. I'm experimenting. Don't judge me. Oh wow. This balm, if I take the balm and see if I like that, it actually looks like a lipstick. Like it's like a creamy kind of, yeah. It feels like a creamy lipstick. Again, the color might be a bit fucked, but I think the application is alright. I guess I could sort of mix it with this. Give it a maybe this white color. Okay, whitish here. Like a shiny thing there. See, this is why it's cool. Is like you can actually mix your own style of color. It's very unique, I think. Even though this doesn't look that good, but I kind of like this kind of application of the lipstick thing. Because it's very versatile, and frankly it doesn't look that bad and when I look in the mirror. Yeah, I'm gonna use this thing. Maybe this will keep it in place. Also gives it a bit of a shine. I'm not really sure what this is. It's got an awful smell though. This smells like something synthetic made out of petrol, or you know, it's like there's no. It's such a synthetic smell. Doesn't look that good there, but oh Jesus! I just took a whole chunk out of it. Yeah, synthetic glue. Yeah, it's not. You know, it looks a bit lips. You know, the pink color is probably a bit better, but. Like, yeah, like it's going over the edges or something. Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't look that good. It's a bit. Doesn't sort of standing out too much. I want something to not stand out. Yeah. Color is alright, but for some reason it's just sort of standing out. I don't know why. Is it because my mouth is big, or I don't know. My mouth is alright. It's alright. Oh, yeah. It's not bad. It's okay. Like I said, when I look in that mirror, it doesn't look that bad. But when I look in here, it's like, ugh. It's like, fuck. You know? Oh, anyway, so 1 hour and almost 26 minutes. That's my makeup for today.